How much more, Baron? How much more am I supposed to withstand? Kill me, Orphan! Kill me!
This one. Prepare him.
Just keep climbing it. Hey! Hello. What's this? Bit of picked up a string. I got a string. Notes of torture. Oh, notes on torture. There are quite a few things to be said about torture. I had figured that the reaction I would get from the victims would be highly individual. Thankfully, this is not the case. The humans all have a very similar approach to dealing with physical pain and the terror of anticipation. I can't stress enough the importance of restraining the victims before proceeding. Even the most timid creature can break out its fits of violence where their strength exceeds their expected prowess. If proper care has been put into breaking the victim, this should not be a problem, but it will also hinder the effect I am after. The right steps to take are, therefore, to restrain while the victim is still dazed. Proceed representing the form of torture you are about to apply, and then continue with the actual act. It's getting a bit dark, not gonna lie. The point of presentation is to infuse terror. The human mind is extremely efficient, as it will trigger itself into greater fear simply by imagining it. While applying pain, make sure to avoid massive damage, as it will prove more efficient if the process can be sustained. Also, apply the pain in doses if possible, with breaks to let the body settle. If you are whipping or cutting the victim, strike once, wait for the pain to subdue, then strike again. Okay. As long as the body suffers, it will continue to produce the vitae and saturate the blood with its properties. Only with careful performance will the victim yield maximum effect. If the victim doesn't behave as expected, it is likely that all will be for naught. I think that means nothing. Before this happens, feed them the amnesia drink and try again later. Oops. Is it you, my love, I miss the most, or is it perhaps myself? I know what I have become. I am not blind. I am a monster to them, a demonic sultan perched on a dark mountaintop. There is little I can do to redeem myself. The Black Eagle fears me, and after Napoleon's defeat, it is only a matter of time before they will demand my head on a platter. I must remove myself from this land. This time it must work. If I can't return home now, I shall perish. Tinderbox! And I picked up oil. Can I do this? I made a bucket! Well, a glass jar with a string attached, but a crank for a machine. It looked like the same crank of the machine. This is pretty nice. Not gonna lie, the lighting is very, very good. Well, hello. The kidnapper sat on her knees with her hands tied behind her back. She felt her hands being lifted and her body followed. Her shoulders gave way to the weight of her own body and cracked loudly. Ow. The suspended woman cried hysterically as the man contemplated the next step. Jesus. Oh my God. I saw you. A piece of the orb! Ow! Who knows what? Who is she? Oh, come on.
Let me go, you brute!
The cradle is ready. Good.
You're a man! How can you partake in this?
Is he all right? He is one of the wicked. Don't pay his lies any attention.
I'm not a bad man! It was an accident!
He set a man on fire.
It wasn't my fault! Why won't anyone listen?
That's horrible. Of course. We are dealing with monsters here.
This is a long hallway. I can't imagine how big this...
No, please! I'll do anything! Whatever you want! Anything! I'll do anything! I'm innocent!
Well, that was a bit dark. Got another one. The arsonist kept crying as he was slowly lowered, on and off the impact. Oh my God! It didn't take much to break him. They had meant for him to die, but the torture was working beyond their expectations. It wasn't the method, it was the arsonist. He was different from the others. They could make him forget again. He was lowered onto this? Ow. Wait, I can't. Hurrah! How many pieces did we need? 6? Oh my God, there's still someone there hanging in there. This. Hello, mate. I haven't seen you, sorry. How are you? Not very good. See you there naked, I think so. Oh no, not this kind of screen again. I got you. The rapist hanged upside down, his tears soiled with blood flooding from his belly. The saw between his legs had lodged itself in the hip and it wouldn't move any further. Oh, Jesus. The man stepped back and waited for the victim to drain. Oh my god, that face! And he's just look at that finger! That is not natural. I swear to God. Was this it? Can I lower you into this?
You seem to have found all the ore pieces used in the transept. Go to the choir and find the rest.
Alright. The remaining ore pieces can be found in the choir. Sure. Where's the choir? It's in the box. Agrippa channels Wire. Wire taunts me from the other side. I trusted him with my true reason for my efforts. And still he insists on me releasing Agrippa. How an enlightened man can show such lack of compassion in a seat of power disgusts me. I can't bring myself to part from Agrippa, as he is and has been for centuries my only link to the worlds beyond. Wire claims he tries his best to release me from my banishment, but that he needs me to give him Agrippa first so he too can help. If he could guarantee success, I would happily oblige, but how am I to part from him if my return might be denied? I know what they are capable of. I have seen their deception. Optimism is the most hopeless feeling, but I must retain it. I shall prepare for his release. To release Agrippa without killing him, Wyatt told me to feed him a tonic made from the paralyzer, Vitae and Tempter. The poisonous fungi should work as a paralyzer if I can find the internal gland from the large specimen. The choir seems to be a fertile grounds for this sort. I should then be able to extract its contents with the proper tools. The Vitae could be extracted as usual from any agonized human victim's blood. I just need large amounts to distill it properly. Remember to collect this during the next torture session. Tempter, on the other hand, will prove more difficult. I don't think it exists in this world. Simply writing the word with these letters looks wrong. I believe it's a property of the secretion in the water-dwelling cairn. I will have to address Wire with this, as he will have to supply me with a host. Also, a properly prepared well should suffice to contain it. Oh! I also picked up a tinderbox, apparently. And another tinderbox. Laudanum. Also very nice. In court, the Order of the Black Eagle spew their politics at each other while I sit quietly in place, willfully forgotten. Once in a while, someone will notice me and lose themselves in a silent cower before regaining their senses. They all know I am the one and the same Alexander who helped their fathers and grandfathers to found this great order. I've seen them take their fathers' places, and they too will grow old and pass away while I'll remain the same. Aged, not by time, but by anguish. Hello, Laudanum. Anything beyond? No? The choir entrance. Just imagine me coming in there and there's a full choir with everything. Hallelujah. After the man had secured the prisoner, the ritual began. What ritual? Ow!
15th of August, 1839. The blood wards are failing. The shadow beckons, and its cry disarms my actions. Hurry. No time to spare. You have to kill another. Alexander produces a knife. He wants me to cut the flesh. Do it. Save yourself. He is a murderer, Daniel. He is evil. A cold-blooded killer. Hurry. Alexander, you must let me be. I have to concentrate. Paint the man, cut the lines, cut the flesh, watch the blood spill, let it come. Please, I didn't do anything. Paint the man, cut the lines, paint the man, cut the lines. Please, the man cries. I did well. One life for another. You hear me, guardian of the orb? I did all this for you. Now, once more, withdraw your shadow from my domain. Alexander, there isn't much time. I can feel it. We must act swiftly. I will do whatever it takes.
Well, you're always here.